Shrink's back in the house after a nice workout. It's very pleasant here in Vancouver today. Let's do a pan through, guys. You know, what has happened here? For those of you who follow, you gotta admit that's different. It doesn't look the same. The speakers are gone out of there. The line magnetic's not there anymore. It's a different stand. Well, that's the stand I've had for like 20 years. I like it. It's just, it's allowed the space to look even larger than before and just brighter and not as crowded, right? So what I wanted to do is be able to utilize the line magnetic once again, put it into the shrink cave, so to speak, so that it can also be a tool for you guys, you know, along with the bel canto and all my other equipment, you know, the Techniques SL7. So what was here before was a Bolts furniture stand. This Bolts company was serious stuff. I mean, it was steel. It was real powder coated steel. It was beautiful stuff, but I think they've recently gone under due to supply chain issues and metals. It's unfortunate because they were in business for a long, long time, and they didn't even raise their price. So I bought an LP rack that was double wide. It's about 36 inches wide with 2 levels. So I just thought, you know what? I'm going to be able to get all that equipment into that stand without spending any money. But that means, unfortunately, the massives have to go. So this has become a real area now for reference tools. So there we go, guys. There's still a pair of speakers that are going to have to come in, but as you can see, there's the good old spatials. I got some wires there waiting. They're just cheap ones there for a speaker to come in. There's the gorgeous line magnetic. There's a Pure Fidelity Horizon. See, this is the Bolt stand, right? You can see it with the logo down there. All solid steel. There's that beautiful bel canto. I mean, come on, guys. I think my taste is pretty good. That's a phenomenally gorgeous piece. I put these little isolators on it. But look at that finish on the chassis, right? And then what do we got beside it, man? Rare as hen's teeth, as someone commented. Black SL7 that works like a charm. Flawless. So there's basically all the gear. It's 2 systems. You know, I stream with the Canto. I can play, you know, the turntable into the line magnetic up there. We got the Pure Fidelity goes into the Canto. And then we got the CD player way over here. So it's not that long of an interconnect, but it runs into the line magnetic also. Actually, I think I'm going to run that into the Canto as well. So I just got to tell you guys how hard a work this was. Like, to hide all the cables. Oh, you can see one there. That's just temporary. This is how I do it, though. I get rid of all the visible crap because I don't want to see it, because it just takes away from the beauty of it all, right? So look at that, guys. Like, that's a lot of equipment. So there's, you can see an RCA sticking out on the bottom there. That's going to be for the phono stage that comes in for the SL7. So it's going to be quite the, I call it a tool shed, because these are reference systems. I've had this equipment for quite a while. I mean, at least the line magnetic, the Pure Fidelity, and you know, the heartbeat speakers, I call them. I've had those for going on 7 years. So this is what I'm going to try and do. I want to display to people that I'm not someone that's swapping out gear or just reviewing it. I'm using my reference systems as tools. If I ever choose to review something, I can bring it in and put it up against this, and I can bring in entire systems for people, which I did with the bel canto, right? That was a little miniature system that I thought provided superb sound. Absolutely superb sound for the money. Even at retail, you got your digital and your analog, you know, with the Techniques SL100, which went back. Not because it wasn't good. I say that's the best turntable under $2,000, in my opinion, that you can buy. right now when it comes to build quality, reliability, looks, aesthetics. I was blown away by it. But did I need another turntable and have that much money sunk into it? No. The SL7 came up. It was provided by the universe. And I've owned one before and I was stupid to sell it. And then the SL10 came in and that guy tried to burn me. But little did he know I know what I'm doing online. So I had to make a claim because he just wanted to be an asshole. He didn't want to just simply just take it back because he knew there was an issue. But yeah, so that's what it looks now. There will be a pair of speakers coming in. That's going to be a while because I'm very patient as to what I want to bring in here to complete everything. We all know how that can go. It's sometimes very, very difficult, and I don't want that to happen to me. So there was no use, the line magnetic just wasn't doing anything over in the TV room. I just don't listen to music over there. I listen to music in one space in my home. I don't care about all of you that got 4 and 5 systems. To me, although this isn't simple, it's pretty, it's as simple as it gets, especially with a YouTube channel. I want it as simple as it can possibly be, right? I don't want shit all over the house. I say the simpler, the better, the happier someone's going to be. But I just wasn't willing to let the line magnetic go. It's just been too much of a family member to me, meaning reliability, sound quality. It's just the aesthetic of it. And it's cool because basically the good old bel canto down below is basically a 21st century version of the amp above it. That's John Stronzer's goal, right? His first amp was a single-ended triode 845. Bel canto started with tube amps. So I said that before, and I'll say it again. I want to have both as a comparison, right? Obviously, the power is different, but you guys will be blown away by what an 845, regardless of watt ratings, can do and what kind of speaker it can drive. It's unbelievable. So yeah, it's a big shrink teardown guy. It took hours to do this work. I had to move that other rack out of the den, bring it over to the tea room, strip all that down, hide all those cables over there, then haul this, really, it's a very heavy stand, over here and do the same thing, guys. It took a while to get it so clean like this, to not see. It looks like the turntable and the amp are just floating there, like they're not connected to anything, but they are. So to me, it's vital that I have a very nice setup, very clean. Just so there's no use having freaking equipment worth multi-thousands of dollars and then a rat's nest of cables just ruining the beauty of it all. That's the way I think anyway. So there's going to be lots to come now that this is almost complete. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you feel so kind to support the channel, there's a $ with a heart down there by the text bar. Any amount matter. It helps the shrink. Take care, guys. Like and subscribe.